Joy FM. Hey, we're Justin and Kim hanging out with Crowder via Zoom today. Crowder, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic. I've organized all of my drawers. I've cleaned out I've got like bags and bags of clothes that I've purged. It's incredible. It looks like when I go in my closet, it looks like you're shopping at JCPenney's. Very organized.
That's
really
awesome.
Organized.
What is your typical reaction to anxiety or stuff like this?
At the front of this deal, when we get into this, all this talk about social distancing and self-quarantine, all this stuff comes up. And me and my wife looked at each other and went, huh. So like our regular everyday lifestyle is called quarantine.
Wow.
So we've been fine. We've been totally just fine, like, hey, don't talk to anybody or touch anyone. They're like, sounds great. Sounds absolutely wonderful.
So no freaking out going on
your wife's
in Crowder's
okay.
house.
Also what I found out, because you're finding out, when you're forced into isolation with your loved ones for this amount of time, you find out all manner of things about them that you did not know. What I did not know about my wife is that she's a closet prepper. I was like, hey, you know what? It seems like there's a run on toilet paper. She's like, we're fine. I'm like, okay, like you went and got it all? She's like, no, we just have enough. I'm like, hey, it seems like there's a run on ramen noodles. She's like, we're fine. I'm like, how are we? What? It's like, hey, seems like people need a lot of, disinfectant, hand sanitizers and Lysols and stuff. She's like, we're fine. I'm like, where's all this stuff? I'll tell you where it is. It's been in my garage for like the past 2 years. I've had it all.
She's been ready.
We've got it. She's a closet prepper. I had no idea.
Ready for this moment.
Yeah. So basically, I'm cleaning it on the outside with all the hand sanitizer, and I'm safe, very sterile here in the Crowder house. And then also with all the ramen noodles, the MSGs. Apparently, MSGs clean out the inside. We are super healthy.
You are so fine. So, what is your wife learning about you in this process?
Oh, that's embarrassing. She did learn that I fold my socks as if they were on sale at JCPenney's. If I have my way in the time, I will. They're all like, first of all, the right sock goes on the outside because that'll be the first one. You want to put your right foot, right foot forward. Okay. So the right sock goes on the outside, and they're all like lined up, and they look like they're on sale. And she's like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "I just have time. I need it organized. It's great." Also, she learned that I can work our irrigation system at the house. She didn't know that.
Oh.
I didn't either. But now I do. Now I know it, and she knows it. I can totally water the lawn from an app on my phone. It's incredible.
Wow.
Yeah. Just takes a little YouTube video and a manual from the sprinkler system, and you got it done. So I'm watering the lawn while sitting in the bedroom watching Netflix with my socks folded. Great.
That's incredible.
What are you watching on Netflix right now? Are you into the Tiger King stuff?
Man, I just, I'm in the studio right now, and I just recorded a cover of I Saw a Tiger. And, it's probably my next single. I'll send it to you, see if you like it.
Oh, we're going to love it.
Thanks for your fans there. Yeah.
I can't wait to hear it, bro. Seriously.
No kidding.
Hey, I just got a text yesterday that apparently Kanye, that's the rapper, Kanye and Kim are they're in talks with President Trump trying to get him out of jail.
Oh, for real? The guy, Joe Exotic?
I don't know. A friend I trust texted me that, and I assume it's true.
Wow.
You're always
TMC right here.
That's right.
We're breaking news.
TMC with Crowder.
TMC. I like it.
Yeah. Crowder, you're always entertaining and keep us laughing, man. And I especially love your Monday motivation on Instagram.
Hey, Dr. Now. Did y'all see that one?
I saw Dr. Drew.
Now.
Dr. Drew?
Well, Dr. Drew. Well, after Dr. Drew, I had another because in this moment you just need to trust doctors.
Yeah.
So Dr. Now, he's like the doctor in the My 600-Pound Life deal.
Oh, yeah.
He is so first of all, I think he's like the cutest human that's ever been made, and he is so serious, and so he makes it sound so important that I put down the fiery Cheetos and get an apple, and then that's going to change everything. And maybe some exercise, he says, but yeah, he's probably my favorite so far.
Well, I have to tell you this. I was on Etsy last night looking at Dr. Fauci like gear that you can buy. Because he's like the bomb.
Oh, yeah.
He is amazing.
He's amazing. Like,
I love his voice.
Yes.
If I could do voice imitations, that would be one I'd want to do right now.
Yeah.
But I can't. All of my imitations come out like an Italian Australian. I don't know why.
Man, you on this Monday Motivation on your Instagram page, you've had Gilbert Godfrey, Gary Busey, Dr. Drew, Santa Claus.
Hey, Santa. I mean, it's tough to get a hold of him. He's really busy.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
You think it's downtime? Like, it's like, no, the dude's always working. Like,
Well, he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. I mean, there's a lot going on.
So just to get his attention for a second was amazing. Also, it was snowing there.
Oh,
yeah.
Saw it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like indoors.
Magic.
Yeah, the North Pole is just this incredible place.
Magical.
I've never been there myself, but
yeah, it's for me, it's my favorite thing I'm doing on social media right now.
Well, keep it up.
It's so layered. It's like it's poking at celebrity, but it's also like I don't have a Monday, like a Monday, motivational Monday would only come into play like if you have like a regular everyday, like a weekly job. Like, no, I had I don't have a Monday. My Mondays are just irrelevant. But it's metaphorical in the sense that like I know this stuff's hard.
Yeah.
And you need to do something good. And it's just like hearing something good when it's supposed to be metaphorically hard. It's a good thing. And at the same time, you're hearing it from a trusted celebrity.
Like Gilbert Godfrey.
I just need to hear that. I need somebody that I admire to say something good to me. So it's kind of a play on all of that, like we don't need what we need right now. And especially it gets thicker in like a moment like this when really it's crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah.
What we're doing, it's crazy. What we need is to hear truth that we know to be for real. Like we need reality. And so like, I think it's hysterical that a reality TV host can say something that is supposed to motivate me when what I need is like the real. I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know that, what? God has been faithful for centuries, for like eternity. He's faithful eternally. And that's what I need to lean on. I don't need someone's hurrah that I don't even know. And I just know from a false created reality, a celebrity. I don't need to, that's not even real. So I love that we're kind of playing, it's layered in my mind. And I think it's hilarious. I think it's funny. It pokes fun at us, but it also is like, you do need to hear something good.
Yeah.
You need to hear something good. I need somebody to tell me, bro, you can do better.
Yeah.
You can get better. Do it better. Don't eat the fried Cheetos. Eat the apple. I need that. But I think it's what we really need is to tell ourselves, to remind ourselves of the victories that we've already seen and been through. And I've seen in my friends, I've seen in my family, I've seen enough to know that God is faithful, and that's what I need. And that's a big motivator.
Well, with that in mind, your new song, "I'm Leaning on You," I mean, that's like perfect.
So
Tell us about that and behind that.
That's amazing. Well, the crazy thing to me is how things are afoot that we can't see. Like, I don't have a say in like when a song comes out. Like I do, I guess I could interject myself, but I leave it to it's outside my purview. Leave it to professionals. I release an album, and then our radio department at Capitol Records decides when we should roll out whatever. And this song, I'm on tour on Winter Jam, and I've been singing it every night with Riley Clemens, who's on the song. And it's been amazing. I love that song. I love getting to sing it. But this before all this happens, And then they're like, hey, man, we think the next single we should roll out is this one. I'm like, that sounds amazing, because I'm actually singing it every night with Riley Clemens.
Yeah.
And then the tour's over. They're like, hey, we got to cancel the tour because we can't have people together in that. We can't have large groups together. And so then the tour's over. I'm like, my goodness, everything changes. And then I realized, oh, my goodness, the thing I'm getting to sing is exactly what I need to hear myself singing to me. We need to sing each other into a different reality.
Yeah.
I'm singing the very first lines. It's like, Jesus, take the beauty from the pain. Like, out of this stuff, this is what he does. He takes ashes and trades them for beauty.
Yep.
And that's what he does. He takes what's intended for evil and he turns it into good.
Yeah.
That's what he does. And so to be able to sing that to myself and over people, I would have never seen that this is the song that's coming out. Like, you couldn't know the timing of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the brilliant to me, and it makes me get a little chilly, like chills and stuff, is like the reason I wrote the song and the reason the song exists is because I had this image of my childhood at First Baptist Church, Texarkana, Texas. It's got like a Southern Baptist church, pipe organs, choir robes, that kind of deal. And this was like our rowdy number, the Leaning on the Everlasting Arms, that hymn. Yeah. This is our rowdy number because we joined hands. We got to go across the aisle and join hands with the person across the aisle. We got all our pews. We were in the aisles, man. We went crazy. So I love that my image of this song, or the visual that I have that was the impetus of this song, is us actually touching one another, us relationally together and physically together. Because this is the worst thing to tell us. Like I said, it's like to be separated and isolated and away from one another is not what was intended. This is not the intentions of God,
right?
For us to be. And I love that my visual is us together. And when I hear it, I'm like, that's it. That's it right there. We're not made for this. We're made for that. And the church is going to be stronger on the other side of this because we're going to get to be back together.
Yeah.
And it's going to be incredible.
That is one thing I look forward to when this is all done, is just my church community is really my family. And so, I mean, it's easy for people to be like, oh, I don't really feel like going to church today. I think that's going to change after all of this.
Absolutely. No doubt. I think so too. I believe that as well.
I did see you joined Steph Curry and talked about, like, one of the most amazing things was seeing like 200,000 people at Passion Church jump online for church.
Isn't that crazy? And that would be one of the things that I think in that deal I was talking about. Like, that is a very real, literal example of what was intended for evil. Yeah. Like, we can't gather. Okay, fine. And God says, I'm going to explode the church. I'm going to like give access in a way that broadens and expands my intentions on the planet. And that's crazy, right? To think about that, to think about something that should crush us instead creates growth. That's just nuts. I mean, to say out loud, like, last Sunday I went to church with 200,000 people. That's insane.
It's like so amazing.
Yeah. So I love that. There's a connectivity that's happening that it's difficult and at the same time beautiful, even in the moment. But I think it's going to be more beautiful on the other side when, as you said, when we get back together, I think we won't take for granted what we were previously.
Yeah.
Crowder, man, we appreciate you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much.
your time, man. Joining us at your home
y'all.
studio.
Thank you for doing it. You're doing it.
Oh,
what a great
it's
what
so
a great
fun.
picture.
Thank
All right,
you so
peace
much.
out, man. Good to see you, buddy.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.